Welcome, and thank you for joining me on this journey of mastering relaxation. This is a 10-minute yoga stretch sequence for your lower back. This is a great practice to take a break in the middle of your day. Meet your body and your mind where it is today. Use any props that you feel that you may need. I will be using a yoga strap. Feel free to skip any of the poses or find a different modification. And remember, your body is the guru. Honor and listen to it. Let's begin our practice in easy seated pose. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Root down through the hips. Grow tall through your spine. Soften the shoulders down and back. Become aware of the muscles in the face and soften the muscles in the face. I invite you to take some deep, clearing breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth, sighing it out. Try that a couple of more times. Let's begin our practice in bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. Butterfly the legs by bringing the soles of the feet together. Move the heels closer to the hips to intensify the stretch in the hips. As you ground down through the hips and relax the knees down, grow tall through the spine. Reach the crown of the head up. Relax the shoulders down. Make sure that you're maintaining a flat back. Breathe into the hips and soften the hips. On your next inhalation, release bound angle pose. Take the legs out wide for straddle pose. Flex the toes towards the face and keep a soft bend in both knees if the hamstrings are tight. You can stay upright here, stretching into the hamstrings, growing tall through your spine. To move a little bit deeper, hinge forward from the hips as far as you can. Work to maintain a flat back. Check in on how the pose feels and not so much of how the pose looks. Come upright to release. Bring the legs forward in front of you. We're going to move into seated forward fold. Move the fleshy parts of the upper thighs out of the way to make sure you're sitting up nice and tall on the sits bones. Bend the knees if the hamstrings are tight, flex the toes back towards the face, and hinge forward for your forward fold. You can also use your yoga strap here, looping it around the arches of the feet. Relax the shoulders down. Send the heart forward. Upper back is nice and flat. Use your exhalations to soften into the pose. Breathe and bring awareness to your lower back in this posture. Inhale to release and come to lie flat on your back. Keep the soles of the feet onto the ground and keep the left leg bent. Bring the right ankle right above the left knee for a reclined pigeon variation, and you can stay here, pushing the right knee away from the chest. Or draw the legs in, sending the right arm between the legs and grabbing a hold of either the back of the leg or the left shin. Keep the right toes flexed towards the right knee to protect the knee. You can hold it right here, or to move deeper, keeping the right leg as is, with the right toes flexed. Use your arms in your hands to hug the right knee in towards the chest, and then lengthen out the left leg straight to come to rest down on the ground. Make sure you're not sickling your ankle and that the ankle and knee are aligned. And release the right leg, and let's come to knee to chest pose. Drawing the right knee towards the chest, grabbing a hold of the back of the leg or the right shin. And then just make some ankle rotations with the right ankle. Use your exhalations to melt the lower back into the ground. We're going to release, bend the left knee, bring the left sole of the foot to the ground, come back to the figure 4 position with the legs, and then drop the legs over towards the left. The right foot is flat on the ground. Push the right knee away from the body. Bring the right arm out to a T or cactus the right arm. Lengthen your lower back by tucking your tailbone down. Relax the upper back into the ground. Inhale to release, come back to center. Let's take reclined pigeon on the second side. The left ankle is above the right knee. You can always hold it here. To move deeper, draw the legs in towards the chest. Left arm goes between the legs. Grab a hold of the back of the right thigh or the right shin. Make sure to flex your left toes towards the left knee and push the left knee away from the left shoulder. To take a different variation, keep the left leg as is. Draw the left leg towards the chest and lengthen out your right leg, making sure to keep the left ankle and the left knee aligned. Flex the left toes back towards the knee. Release the left leg. Grab a hold of the left shin or the back of the left thigh and draw the left knee in towards the chest. Relax the back body and the shoulders. And then you can take some ankle rotations here with the left ankle. You're going to bend the right knee up, bring the right sole of the foot to the ground, coming back into the figure 4 with the legs, and then drop the legs over to the right. The left foot is on the ground. Gently guide the left knee away from the body. Cactus the left arm or bring it out to a T. Soften your back body. Inhale to release. Draw in both knees in towards the chest. Holding it still or rocking from side to side. Massaging the back of the hips, the lower back. You can always hold it here in Apanasana or begin to incorporate a hamstring stretch. You can alternate between the legs, stretching the right leg out to the right, and then grabbing the outer edge of the left leg and stretching it out to the left. Plugging the back body into the ground and getting a deeper stretch in the hamstrings. And then come into happy baby pose, drawing the knees down the sides of the body. Relax the hips. Feel the back grounded down into the ground. Draw your shoulders back. Gently release the legs down. Elongate and straighten both of the legs to get into a full hamstring stretch. Release the legs and hug the knees in close to the chest. Bring the head up, forehead towards the knees, coming into a nice little ball. Feel the spine. Then release the legs, lengthen out on your mat. Take the legs out wide, arms out wide. Feel the parts of your body that are in contact with the ground. Relax and release into the ground. To release our Shavasana, wiggle the toes, point and flex the feet. You can maybe make some wrist circles. And then roll over onto one side. Gently push into the ground and find your way into Sukhasana pose, easy seated pose. Checking in with the body and the inner self. Notice any changes in the body from when you started. Inhale to sweep the arms out, around, and up. The palms come to touch overhead. Then land the palms at the forehead as a reminder that you are the master of your Zen. Palms come to rest at the lips as a reminder to communicate our truth with authenticity and kindness. Palms rest at the heart center as a reminder to know thyself and love thyself. Thank you for practicing with me. Peace and ease to you. If you enjoyed this session and it helped you, please share it with someone that it can help. Subscribe, hit the like button so that the video will circulate, and set your notifications so that you'll be aware of when I post. Until next time.